Fado, back in the 7th century to be precise, there was a man named Cialach. Now, Cialach went off to the seminary to study to be a priest, but he was also of very noble birth, and his father was in fact the king of Connacht at the time. While he was away at the seminary, his father died, and so he was the rightful heir to become the next king. But because he was away, his cousin Gura decided to take advantage of the opportunity and actually stole the kingship. So Cialach had to decide if he wanted the kingship or not, and he decided against it, instead becoming the bishop of this diocese, Kilmore. That was all fine and well. But when he returned, Gura got nervous. He realised that Cialach could well come back and claim his rightful position as king of Connacht. So he approached the children that he grew up with. You see, Cialach was a foster child, and his 4 brothers, they were the 4 Maols as they were known, which means warriors. Now these 4 lads were approached by Cialach, and he asked them, "Do you know what, lads, would you mind going and, finishing your man off so that, I look after you under the king, I'll mind you." So they said, "Okay, we will," and they did. They went off and they killed the poor bishop. Now, that was bad enough. And of course, Cialach's brother wasn't too happy about this, understandably. So he caught the 4 men, the 4 Maols, the 4 warriors. When he caught them, they were dragged up to Ardnaree, which is the hill of execution, and they were quartered. And yes, that is exactly as grisly as it sounds. So when they were quartered, even though they'd met a grisly end, they were actually entitled to a noble burial. And there was nowhere really to put them except up here at the Dolmen of the 4 Maols. Now, it wasn't the Dolmen of the 4 Maols then, it was just the Dolmen, or the Table of Giants as it's also called. In fact, this structure goes back 4,000 years to the Neolithic times, but it was used to bury these 4 men as noblemen. Now, this is actually not a real dolmen. It's a kist with a cairn on top, which was a place for people to be buried. So yeah, that's the story of the 4 Maols and their deceitful action against the Bishop of Kilmore at the time. So, nice place to be buried, isn't it?